Psalm 18. I will love thee, O Lord, my strength. Verse 2. The Lord is my rock and my fortress and my deliverer, my God, my strength in whom I will trust, my buckler and the horn of my salvation and my high tower. Verse 3. I will call upon the Lord who is worthy to be praised, so I shall be saved from mine enemies. Verse 4. The sorrow of death compassed me, and the floods of ungodly men made me afraid. Verse 5. The sorrow of hell compassed me about, the snares of death prevented me. Verse 6. In my distress I called upon the Lord and cried unto my God. He heard my voice out of his temple, and my cry came before him, even into his ears. Verse 7. The earth shook and trembled. The foundations also of the hills moved and were shaken, because he was wroth. Verse 8. There went up a smoke out of his nostrils, and a fire out of his mouth devoured. Coals were kindled by it. Verse 9. He bowed the heavens also, and came down, and darkness was under his feet. Verse 10. And he rode upon a cherub, and did fly. Yea, he did fly upon the wings of the wind. Verse 11. He made darkness his secret place. His pavilion round about him were dark waters and thick clouds of the skies. Verse 12. At the brightness that was before him, his thick clouds passed, hailstones and coals of fire. Verse 13. The Lord also thundered in the heavens, and the highest gave his voice, hailstones and coals of fire. Verse 14. Yea, he sent out his arrows and scattered them, and he shot out lightnings and discomfited them. Verse 15. When the channels of waters were seen, and the foundations of the world were discovered at thy rebuke, O Lord, at the blast of the breath of thy nostrils. Verse 16. He sent from above, he took me, he drew me out of many waters. Verse 17. He delivered me from my strong enemy, and from them which hated me, for they were too strong for me. Verse 18. They prevented me in the day of calamity, but the Lord was my stay. Verse 19. He brought me forth also into a large place. He delivered me, because he delighted in me. Verse 20. The Lord rewarded me according to my righteousness, according to the cleanness of my hands hath he recompensed me. Verse 21. For I have kept the ways of the Lord, and have not wickedly departed from my God. Verse 22. For all his judgments were before me, and I did not put away his statutes from me. Verse 23. I was also upright before him, and kept myself from mine iniquity. Verse 24. Therefore hath the Lord recompensed me according to my righteousness, according to the cleanness of my hands in his eyesight. Verse 25. With the merciful thou wilt show thyself merciful, with an upright man thou wilt show thyself upright. Verse 26. With the pure thou wilt show thyself pure, and with the froward thou wilt show thyself froward. Verse 27. For thou wilt save the afflicted people, but wilt bring down high looks. Verse 28. For thou wilt light my candle, the Lord my God will enlighten my darkness. Verse 29. For by thee I have run through a troop, and by my God have I leaped over a wall. Verse 30. As for God, his way is perfect. The word of the Lord is tried. He is a buckler to all those that trust in him. Verse 31. For who is God save the Lord? Or who is a rock save our God? Verse 32. It is God that girdeth me with strength, and maketh my way perfect. Verse 33. He maketh my feet like hands, feet, and sitteth me upon my high places. Verse 34. He teacheth my hands to war, so that a bow of steel is broken by mine arms. Verse 35. Thou hast also given me the shield of thy salvation, and thy right hand hath holden me up, and thy gentleness hath made me great. Verse 36. Thou hast enlarged my steps under me, that my feet did not slip. Verse 37. I have pursued mine enemies and overtaken them. Neither did I turn again till they were consumed. Verse 38. I have wounded them that they were not able to rise. They are fallen under my feet. Verse 39. For thou hast girded me with strength unto the battle. Thou hast subdued under me those that rose up against me. Verse 40. Thou hast also given me the necks of mine enemies, that I might destroy them that hate me. Verse 41. They cried, but there was none to save them, even unto the Lord, but he answered them not. Verse 42. Then did I beat them small as the dust before the wind. I did cast them out as the dirt in the streets. Verse 43. Thou hast delivered me from the strivings of the people, and thou hast made me the head of the heathen. A people whom I have not known shall serve me. Verse 44. As soon as they hear of me, they shall obey me. The strangers shall submit themselves unto me. Verse 45. The strangers shall fade away and be afraid out of their closed places. Verse 46. The Lord liveth, and blessed be my rock, and let the God of my salvation be exalted. Verse 47. It is God that avengeth me, and subdueth the people under me. Verse 48. He delivereth me from mine enemies. Yea, thou liftest me up above those that rise up against me. Thou hast delivered me from the violent man. Verse 49. Therefore will I give thanks unto thee, O Lord, among the heathen, and sing praises unto thy name. Verse 50. Great deliverance giveth he to his king, and showeth mercy to his anointed, to David, and to his seed for evermore.